Yeah. Yeah.
And we shut the very door on the people that are actually positioned to bless and help and serve us.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. And I love that you brought up this idea of inner vow because I made an inner vow growing
Mhm.
up. My bio dad was married to somebody else. The guy that raised me was, here and there. So I didn't realize I had this inner vow that I would take care of myself. Like every
Mhm.
man I love is not going to take care of me, so I'll take care of myself. And it wasn't until I was about 18 or 19, getting ready, thinking about marriage and believing God for it. And God says to me, hey, you will never be a good wife to a husband unless you allow me to father you. And
Mhm.
I think that a lot of these things that we exude that are not who we genuinely are is, of course, trying to compensate for those areas. I needed to protect myself. I needed to provide for myself. I needed to give myself identity. And so for me, going on that journey of saying, okay, you're not just my father in heaven, but you want to father me, and learning to be soft. That's not easy. It's not my natural temperament, right?
Yeah.
The bosses out here, most of you guys have that temperament that is go, 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 but really submitting yourself to the Holy Spirit first and allowing him to process those areas so that he can prepare you. And not only for marriage, but even for me as a pastor, I was very project oriented and not people oriented in my early 20s, right? So I had to learn those areas, but it came from this place of being independent and taking care of myself. And so healing that did a tremendous number
That's
in my
so
life and
good.
in my leadership.
That's good. So I'd love
Mhm.
to even walk people through it right now, since we're here together,
Yeah.
that as you're listening, male or female,
Mhm.
that maybe you write down what are some of those things in your heart that you said, I will never let somebody X. I will always, I must, I should, I have to. Some kind
Mhm.
of a declarative that without realizing it, we actually made it in our own strength. And when
Mhm.
you make it in your own strength, again, you create a bodyguard that has to reinforce that you make sure you do that the rest of your life.